Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MadgodMachinations. I'm, of course, the Madgod, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of a different game. It's called The Novelist. So, of course, it's about a fireman called Sam. It's great to see you all, but yeah, I've found this game on Steam. I think it's a bit cool. It's a bit of a different game. It's not really action-packed. We're not going to have any necromorphs popping out that I know of. It could well be that the final boss is actually a necromorph. But as I understand this game, it's a bit more about choices. And that I'm going to be playing a ghost, which is awesome. And the novelist is a dude that I'm going to haunt. But this dude, like the sort of game rundown, I've played a little bit of the game, so I can sort of get a grasp of the mechanics of it. Because sometimes I realize that I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing when I do this stuff. Sorry, I'm already into the swearing. And I've got a Capri Sun that can be done. Vitamin C. But yes. The options menu, which everyone always likes to say, it's a bit weird. This, which I'm trying to set up for the record, no idea if that's the right settings, because no matter what I put these to, the menu sounds all sound the same. So, unless they're running like this is only in-game options, I don't know. We will find out. As you can sort of see, this is an idea of the graphic style. It's not like ultra amazing. It's on the P, of course. On Steam, go get it if you fancy it, if you like this. Let me know if you do like random housekeeping. If you do watch a game I play and you like and go, oh, that looks interesting, you buy it, let me know. Because then I can go to the company and go, haha, I deserve money. It won't work, but it's always nice to sort of have that thought in my head. But yes, we'll start a new game. Let's get into this. Are you sure? Yes, I couldn't honestly give a shit. Yeah, this is cool. We have like the sort of the stealth system, which is as a ghost, apparently you're still visible. So they'll be able to see the Kaplans. That's the name of the family. They'll be able to see me, and I can play a stealth mode, or which I'm probably gonna do is the story mode, because I think I'll have a lot more fun with this. Having played the game, I don't really want to stealth it. I'd rather play the story, and we can all share in that story. And if you then want to go and do the stealth and try the harder thing, you can go do that, because fuck if I am. No, I'm okay. I know generally what I'm doing, I think. I'll just have to try and remember the buttons. Yes, I have booked off 2 weeks holiday, so I can do a bunch of video recording. It's my first holiday in 15 months. With that I've actually just said, that's it, no, I need to go do anything else but work. So I'm doing this instead. Yay. And now... Oh. Writer's block. That still sounds really loud. I will probably turn it down in editing if I can, but I do apologize if the audio is just fucked. So I believe this is broken up into different chapters. Oh yes, that's how I do things. So yes, I can, like, the way, as a ghost, and as all ghosts, I can possess lights, because that makes sense. Whoosh, there we go. I am now a light bulb. I'm getting a lot of lag, that's weird. It was running quite smooth the last time I played it. As you see, my cursor is that weird sort of, if I get up really close to this, is this sort of, it's like a wee shaded circle. It's not massive, it's just kind of there. Oh, there's a piece of paper. And now, a lot of this game is about finding different clues. So here we have a note. Pick up canvas, art store anywhere in town, galleries or studios. So the more we learn about Linda's the wife. There's the dad. Oh, there's Linda, the whore. I don't like Linda. I don't know. Something's just. Yeah, I don't like Linda. This is their lovely kitchen. We'll do a little real estate sort of run. Nice spacious island. I will learn to speak again. It's been a while. Since I've done, I talk generally day to day, just a while since I've done this. She is a bit of an art person-y. A little bit of paints. Her bag. I'm not going to go in there. Oh, there's a book. Read.
It's such a crazy thought, the three of us all alone in this house all summer. I never thought we could afford a place like this, but the price surprised us both when we saw it. I wonder if there's something wrong with it. Maybe it has a raccoon problem or a toilet that backs up. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh, and I'm painting again. I got set up today. I felt a buzz right away. So much time to work. I haven't had a space like this in forever, probably since I left the studio. I went straight into a new piece today, got lost, looked up to see it was 2 hours later. I think this new one has promise, though I still have some rust to shake off. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go check on Dan and see if his new office is doing anything for him. He's pretty frustrated, but he has to figure something out soon, or this place won't be any different than home.
Oh, no. No, no!
Such a crazy
Sorry, I almost jumped back in there again. So yeah, Dan is the dad of the family. He's a writer, and he's had a bit of writer's block. He's a bit frustrated, as Linda said. That bitch! Oh, Linda. Oh, you and I are not going to be friends. I just randomly picked a fight with this woman over absolutely nothing. That was a bit weird. Did she just shiver at me? Oh, I'm coming after you. Oh, I can read her thoughts. Explore no. Okay, so this is a weird thing in that I'm now in her head and she is remembering something. You'll hear that weird ringing in the background. That's to tell me where the clue is. There is the clue. That was difficult. Oh God.
I think we've done a good job of putting on
Tommy's
happy
the son.
faces for Tommy. If he knows there's something wrong, he's not showing it. We told him this is just a fun family vacation, and he seems to like it here so far. But this might be it for Dan and me. Neither one of us has said the word yet, but I know it's right there under the surface. We've been dancing around it. I can't even bring myself to write the word here. Writing it would be almost as bad as saying it, because once it's there, it becomes real, a thing we have to deal with. I'm not ready for that yet. We agreed to make this a fresh start. I meant it. I think he did too. Now we just have to treat each day like
Yeah, the reason I'm not talking during that is because if I don't listen to everything they say, it won't register the clue half the time. So that's why we're doing that. Now, here's another memory.
I promise.
Me too.
Is that it? Or is there anything more? Oh, I seem to be trapped on the TV. No! So yeah, the idea is that during the stealths kind of game, you'll be bouncing around the lights like this, going, oh, you can't see me. You can't see me. I'm a ghost. I'm a scary ghost. I can't be asked for that. So we're just playing it this way. Is that it? I don't hear any ringing, so I'm going to assume that Linda is done-ish? Maybe. Oh, is that it?
It's just...
Oh, yeah. Tommy's the kid. I like Tommy. Tommy's pretty cool. He draws pictures like his mum. Although she's a whore. Apparently, so Dan and Linda are maybe not having the greatest. There's Dan over there. Hi, Dan. Not having the greatest time right now of things. Maybe thinking divorce. Poor Tommy though. Let's go. Oh, that's a happy picture. Tommy has some problems, I think. Nothing serious. He's not going to try and stab me, I don't think. I'm a ghost, so... I'm kind of free of the whole stab thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. None can stab me, for I am a magical ghost. Where is... Oh, there's a memory.
Are there any other kids?
Yeah.
We'll have to find
So
out.
that's everything in here. It is pretty basic. But the idea is that I'm going to find out all this information about the family, each chapter, different things about what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and then I will find out what they want. You know, what could I do for them as a ghost? And then I whisper to Dan secretly in his ear at night. Mr. and Mrs. Kaplan, I hope, no speaking for this one. I hope this reaches you before you leave for the summer. I know we went over this in my office, but I think Tom is a wonderful child, and I'll feel better putting my recommendation in writing. Children develop at different speeds, and Tommy shows no signs of a serious learning disorder. I feel for the kid. So the most important thing is to be patient and supportive. Make sure he does his reading exercise each day in a calm, loving environment. So no fucking divorce. Make sure not to show disappointment when he struggles, which he will at first. Show encouragement when he succeeds, as self-confidence is critical at this age. If he fails to make progress with the exercise I've included, you may want to take him to the local pediatrician for further recommendations. I hope this is of some help. I look forward to seeing Tommy this September. Mrs. McMillan. So, Tommy is... Oh, I gotta go back to Tommy. That's all Tommy's clues. So... Yeah, so what will Tommy want? That's the thing. Oh, Tommy. Me and Daddy can play Racing Roger. So he wants to play with his dad, which is sweet. He just wants to, nice little time. The problem is, I can pick one of these characters, and then I can kind of compromise and pick somebody else. Yep.
Barb,
Bloody
how
Linda.
are things? Is school still taking up all of your time, or is anything new going on? We've been up here for a week or so, and I can already tell it's going to be great for painting. There are hardly any distractions, and this house has a room they called the conservatory in the brochure, which really just means it has a lot of windows. Whatever they call it, it's a great space for working. The second floor blocks most of the northern light, but I'll manage. I took Tommy down to the beach today, and you should have seen how excited he was. I wish I'd brought my camera. He kept looking back up at the house like he couldn't believe it was so small from down there. He seems to have taken to this place really well so far, which is such a load off our minds. We didn't know what to expect, but so far so good. Anyway, let me know how things are going. Yours,
Okay.
Linda.
Hey, honey, what you doing? Working.
Okay, so, oh, there's a book. Yep. Ideas. Alice listens in on the phone call. Problems, rude sympathy for Alice. Solvable, probably not too cheap and easy. Scene at the lake. Alice sees them there. Could definitely work. Comeuppance for Scott. Alice stays innocent. Sarah sees who Scott really is. Yeah, I think that works. So yeah, Dan is trying to write a book. That's his first clue. I think that's everything in here. Yep. Hi, Dan. I'm going to just read your diary first of all.
Writer's block. I can't believe I just wrote that. Writer's block. There, again. Those two words are...
Apart from the rest of this letter.
I can write. I don't think it's been this bad since high school. Mr. Holder's class, an essay about Faulkner. Dan Kaplan, little-known author of Tramer's Way and Windsong, has run out of steam. Closed my eyes last night and saw a literary register article about myself.
Fucking arrogant.
That was the first line. Paul wants 3 chapters next week, and so far I've got 2,000 words so sloppy I can barely read them. I cannot blow my schedule. Paul said Grovefield's been very clear about what comes next if I keep slipping deadlines. Why did this happen as soon as we got here? This was supposed to simplify things, but so far it's been nothing but staring at a blank page. Maybe a walk will help, or a long drive.
Well, I always recommend the drink. Unless you're underage, in which case, don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. But... oh, God, that noise.
Do you think coming here will help?
It has to.
Run away from the ringy. As a ghost. Why do I have to deal with memories? There he is. Dan. Fucking stairs in my way. I'm a ghost. I should be able to just warp through shit. Register that I want to peek at him. Oh, he wants me to read the thing. Space.
Tommy rode into town with me today. He saw some kids his age playing on the swings at the park, and I could tell he wanted to go play with them. Got me thinking, did we swing the pendulum too far just to get him away from those bullies? Kids can bounce back quick sometimes. What if this is the worst thing we could have done? Then he asked how Daddy's book was going, and without even thinking, I said, "Great, my man." Felt awful right away. It's a white lie, sure, but why not be honest? When he was younger, he was just a bundle of physical needs, but now he's like a mental, emotional sponge. He's around Linda and me all the time, and I can see him changing every day in 1,000 small ways. It scares the hell out of me. What am I
See, the thing
teaching
about a
him?
white lie is it'll only really affect him if he figures out it was a lie. So... oh, no! No! I don't want to go back in there. No, I just want to read your thoughts. Where's my notebook? I had something good. Okay. Tab, I believe I pressed this button. So I still need to go back to the whore. Or Linda. Whatever you want to call her. So yeah, Tommy was bullied. And he's a bit, you know, educational needs are not all there. Linda. What do you want? We could have a bottle of wine like we used to. So yes, now I have figured out what everybody wants. So where's my notebook? He wants his notebook. Linda wants a bottle of wine and hang out. And Tommy wants to play Racing Roger with his dad. Now, I can pick one and dedicate myself to that person and go, right, we'll only... Dan is going to focus, because the game is focused on Dan. So I whisper Dan and go, Dan, you're going to go play Racing Roger. And that's pretty much it. I can pick one. I then get the choice of a compromise, which I think spreads it out. So rather than just go full on Tommy, I can go Tommy Linda. So he'll play a bit of Racing Rogers. He'll also have a bottle of wine. It won't be a full date night kind of thing, but it'll keep Linda and Tommy happy. But I can only pick 2 of the 3. So then the balancing act comes in, because Dan needs to write his book. If he doesn't write his book, he'll get fat. He'll lose his job. Because he's a writer and he's got deadlines and shit he has to meet. If he doesn't do that, well, crap will go badly. Linda, on the other hand, is getting back into painting. So if I'm not sure. I think for this one, because it's the first one, I want to make sure. I'm not entirely sure what I do next. Oh yes, I know what I have to do. I have to find where the thing is. So I pick one. Yeah, where is it? I need to find his notebook. Is this it? Select the notebook. Yes, okay. Select the notebook, which was Dan's resolution for the chapter. Linda and Tommy will be disappointed. However, if you've discovered Linda's and Tommy's desired outcome, you'll be able to find a compromise from them in the next chapter. Yep. Can you play it or E? Okay. E. So now we go into nighttime mode. So that was the first day, or the first week. I don't really know how time's going to work in this. I'm not sure. Just trying to think. I read a bit about it, but now I'm back in ghost mode. Now there's some different stuff up here. Because there is another mystery that I'm quite surprised nobody's asked about yet. How the fuck did I die? You know, surely that would be your first question, ladies and gentlemen. And if you haven't already wondered how apparently I died and became a ghost, I'm very hurt and disappointed. But here's the thing I can read. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 15, 1948. Mr. Lowry finally gave in and decided to let me inspect the house. I believe he simply grew tired of hearing me ask, although I think deep down he knows I'm correct. A property like this simply doesn't change halves every year or two without a reason. I noticed the pattern when I was clearing out old files, and this house kept coming up. It's changed owners 7 times in the last 13 years. Could it be maybe that war thing going on? Just saying. I began digging and not a single one of the sales was financially motivated. People just seemed to keep deciding that they'd rather live somewhere else. Ooh. Which doesn't add up in my mind. The view is striking. The isolation and privacy alone make it a great property. The remoteness can't be an issue. Certainly no one can afford this kind of home, needs to work for the money. It's a mystery, but that's why I'm here. So people keep leaving me. I'm the ghost of this house and people keep leaving. Why does everyone leave me alone? Now, what I can do, I believe, there we go, Racing Rogers. So, what I'm going to do is, I can also hear their thoughts when they're sleeping, which is a bit weird. So I'm going to press this. Oh, escape. So I want to go do a quick check to make sure there's no other little mysteries about me, because I'm fairly important too. I'm a character in this, goddammit. I deserve some development. There. Aha. So yes, space. From the desk of Hal Baxter, January 16, 1948. Standing in the kitchen, drinking coffee and admiring the view. I simply don't understand it. Who wouldn't want this every morning? That appears to be the great question of 451 Timberline Road. I slept very well last night. It's a good thing the previous owners left the house furnished. It was just about as quiet as anywhere I've ever been. The only sounds today are the ocean and a few birds. After I finished breakfast, I began my inspection. Later, I was inspecting the upstairs walkway to make sure the railing was sturdy when I saw something odd downstairs. I'm not certain I can describe what it was, and I've already talked myself halfway to thinking it was anything at all. It was probably just a trick of the light coming through those big windows. It was me! Damn you, Harold! So yes, I need to go to Tommy's compromise. Because I don't want to leave Tommy. Tommy needs help. So, select. Space. Cool. Oh yeah, I could have actually done that and gone through anyway. Okay, I wasted a bit of time there, but... well. So now what I gotta do is be a little bit creepy. And I'm gonna go whisper to Dan. Hi Dan, how you doing? Whisper, 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 whisper. And I made my decisions. And now we see how they affected the thing. Yeah. So that's good. So Dan got to do his work. Dan knew it was important to start the summer off on a good foot with Tommy, but he couldn't find time to play as long as Tommy wanted. He knocked off early enough to sneak in 2 games and make sure he let Tommy win both, but his son was disappointed they hadn't more time together. So yes, although they got to play, they didn't get to play a lot because I picked Dan first of all. So, Linda... Oh dear. So she developed a drinking. Rather than give Dan a drinking problem, I pass the blame on to Linda. I will back Linda in the next chapter, probably. Depends what she wants. You know, we'll balance that out when we get to it. I'm not sure what strategy I'm going to take with this game because it's weird. It's a weird choice mechanic. The show. So that's that. Linda, go right. So that's the end of the first chapter. I believe we had a nice day and a nice night where I got to fuck around with everything. So what I'll do now is I'll put a cut in here, and when we come back next time, we'll go into the second chapter, and I believe it's 9 chapters. So we're making great progress. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I've of course been the Madgod. This has been MadgodMachinations. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I don't really know what else to say, but I hope you're all well, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.